Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Big Nate, man. Coming to try a new YouTube video, man. Today, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make the best playmaking stretch forward build. Stretch, playmaker, whatever you want to call it. The Duke Dennis play stretch, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna get right into it. Gonna go power forward, right-handed. I hate shooting with left hand, so I would go right-handed. For the pie chart, the best one is right here, the half playmaking, half shooting, because this one you get less badges, and it's just worse than every other way, so yeah. You only get like what? You get 1 on your mid-range, 2 on your 3-point shot. It's pretty much nothing, so definitely go with the pie chart with the Hall of Fame. For the physicals, don't even bother with all these other ones. You're gonna be 6'7", so you're not gonna be super fast, but you're still gonna be. If you use this pie chart, you're gonna be super fast. But if you go with like something like this, you're gonna be a little bit slower. So I just suggest go with this one. It's at 70 speed right now, but we're gonna put the weight down and the height down, so it'll go up by a lot. Don't worry about that. So pretty much this build is gonna be really good for shooting, really good for dribbling, and it has a lot of defense. It's like probably the best build on twos. Also, it's like a really good build for isoing and for I don't know why I'm doing that. It's a really good build for isoing and for using screens. So yeah, and you get a lot of defensive badges. It's like a play shot that's taller and gets more defensive badges. So yeah, pretty much you're gonna max out everything on playmaking and max out everything on shooting, so you can get the 23-23. And then also you're gonna max out everything on defense except for offensive rebound. You're gonna put it up and then bring it down a little bit until you get 11. So just bring it up so you get 11 like that. And then these last 4, you're just gonna put it on driving dunk, I guess, or actually just driving layup. You're not really. This build is not gonna be able to dunk that well. You're gonna be 6'7", so the layups are gonna be fine anyways. You don't really need that much dunking. But I'm gonna show you guys 2 versions of this build. There's gonna be one version called the Stretch Playmaker, one version called the Stretch 4. So yeah. So this is first. I'm gonna show you guys the Stretch Playmaker version. Stretch Playmaker is overall a better build. You get more badges and everything. So yeah. For the body type, I'm gonna go defined, 6'7", and then weight you're gonna go 185, just like that. And wingspan, you can either go with 80, 81.0, or anything below it, because pretty much 81.0 is when you get the +1 ball handle, which is 77, which means when you get 98 overall, you can get pro dribble moves, which is really good, obviously. And even if you don't have pro dribble moves, like when you first get this build, you're still gonna have Hall of Fame playmaking, you're still gonna be able to speed glitch everything, quick first step Hall of Fame. You're just not gonna be able to curry slide. That's the only thing you can't do. So yeah. So yeah, I would probably go with 81.81, or no, I just go with 80.0 or 81. Because 81.0, 79.0 is really bad because you lose, like pretty much you lose everything. But if you go 80.0, you don't lose as much on defense. Like it's like a little bit better, but it's pretty much just better in every way to go 80.0. And then if you want to have a little bit longer, you go 81.0. You just lose 1 3-pointer and 1 on your mid range, so it's not really a big deal. Me personally, I already know I can shoot on this game, so I'm gonna go 81.0. Playmaking, or not playmaking, for the badge, I either want to go playmaker or sharpshooting. If you're isoing, you want to drop people on their bums and shit, go playmaker takeover, because if you guys don't know, anchor makers are disgustingly overpowered this year, so it's really good. But sharp takeover is the better takeover, so I'm gonna go with that, me personally. And as you can see right here, voila, you have made the stretch playmaker build. This is the best version of the stretch 4 build, because if you don't know the stretch 4 build, it's like a pure sharp, but you get 30 shooting badges, pretty much no playmaking, and 10 defense. So this one you get a lot of shooting. You only get 7 less shooting, but you get more defensive. You're faster on defense, or faster build in general, and it's just, and you get more playmaking, Hall of Fame playmaking. So yeah. Now I showed you guys the stretch playmaker version. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the stretch 4 version. So for the stretch 4, you're gonna bring down your pass accuracy by 6, and you're only gonna have 20 playmaking badges. It's the only bad thing is you only get 20 playmaking badges, but you can put your driving dunk up a little bit, or driving layup. Now on this build, when you get 96 overall, you can dunk, or when you get a little bit of takeover, you can dunk. So that's a little bit better. And you get a cooler name, Stretch 4. Not a lot of people have a Stretch 4 this year. Like, it's not. Actually, no. People have the Stretch 4, but, like, when you see a Stretch 4, you don't expect them to be dribbling and isoing and shit. So, with the wingspan, same thing as before, 81.0 or 80.0. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go 81.0, as I said. Now, you can still get Playmaker takeover. I mean, I was going to say you can't. You still get all the takeovers, pretty much the exact same build. You just get less badges, but a cooler name. All you really lose is 3 playmaking, but you get the Stretch 4 name, so. I mean, if you want, you could do that. Kind of catch people off guard and ISO them, but me personally, stretch playmaker, it just sounds cooler. To me, it sounds cooler, but I know some people don't like it, so yeah. But I'm gonna go with the stretch playmaker for sure, as Duke Dennis would say. He's the originator of this build on 2K20. Defined, 6'7". This build is really good on this game, unlike last year. 2K20, the stretch playmaker was not a very good build. Like, it was alright, but like you can just make a playmaking shot creator and it'll be infinitely better. That's the build right there. Stretch playmaker. I have no clue why DeMar DeRozan is the comparison, because if you guys don't know, DeMar DeRozan is like a pure slasher, or like a mid-range slasher IRL, so that doesn't make much sense. But we're just gonna ignore that. overall, it doesn't matter. And then now we're gonna get to the badges. For the badges, you are 6'7", so Giant Slayer is not gonna be useful. I'm probably just gonna put Slithery Finisher. It's probably you can't go wrong with Slithery Finisher. For the badges, Green Machine Hoff, Razor Standard Hall of Fame, Hot 100 Hall of Fame. Deadeye, put that on bronze. Catch and Shoot gold. Flex Release gold. And these last 4 badges you can just put on whatever you want really. I just like Clutch Shooter. And then I'll put Deadeye Silver. It's not simple, I don't waste all time. I know everyone uses different badges, so I'm just gonna stop telling people what badge to use in my video, because I know a lot of people don't like to use the same badges as me. So hamster days, quick first step. If you're playing with a Spot Up, Floor General, and Dimer Hall of Fame, like a Lockdown, you can use those. So I'll just put those on, why not? Play Low, I like it on gold, helps me a lot. And then Unpluckable Hall of Fame. That's pretty much all the badges you really need on defense. And then, or not on defense, on for the playmaking. On defense, this is where like most people have the most different, like, I don't know, I put brick wall. This is where people have fuck man, I'm stuttering like crazy. Ignore that. This is where people have like the most different opinions. So I'm just gonna do what I like the most. I like having Rim Protector on at least bronze, because that gives you all the blocking animations, the snatch blocks and all that. I like these ones on silver, helps out a little bit. And then 4 more. You get a lot of defensive badges. You get like a lot. So I'm just gonna put this on silver. I'll put Pick Dodger on silver also. I just like having everything silver, because gold is like only a little bit better than silver usually, so not really any use to having it higher. And then for the last one, I just put Pickpocket. And that's pretty much the build, y'all. I don't know why I just put Giannis Antetokounmpo as my jumper, but you guys can ignore that. So that's pretty much the build, y'all. Stretch Playmaker. You get 1 finishing, 23 shooting, 23 defensive, and 11 defense. 6'7", 185 pounds, 5 off the minimum pounds. Wingspan, you can go anywhere between minimum and 2 off minimum. Hey, yeah, that's pretty much the build, y'all. Go down below, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you want to see next, what videos you want to see next, and all that. And I'm out. Peace.